Okay. Hi. It's been a really, really long time, I think, since 2014 that I've really posted and been consistent with my vlogs, episodes, bits and pieces of myself. The reason why there's been so much is there's a lot of questions that have been going around. Three in particular. But not only that, why am I back? Why am I doing this? First off, I'm doing it for the first time for myself, not because it's funny stuff or to save videos or to, whatever. I want to remember this stuff in case I don't remember in the future. And I think video will help me most remember my past and help me with my future. And it's a great way for me to deal. So there have been a lot of questions about why I started YouTube in the first place. That makes the most sense. I did it first first video I had was like me and my Aunt Carlotta in California being goofy, and I was very young, maybe 18 or 17, and we're just being goofy, and I wanted to save the video, and I didn't have enough, files on my computer, so I decided to upload it. Don't know why. And then like a few clips from the Hollywood Bowl or whatever it's called. That was fun. But then when I really started doing YouTube, I did it because, well, I did it because I loved it. I started really liking it. I started putting on little skits and little dumb dorky things, and I just really started loving it. I guess because I watched Shane Dawson and all these people. But there's a few things that I just genuinely have not talked about, and I don't know if I'm really like saying it's necessary for you guys to know this about me. It's not necessary for anyone to like know these specific things. But the thing is that when I relaunched my YouTube again in 2014, a lot of stuff was going on and a lot of speculation happened. I had my Facebook matched with my YouTube, and I always wanted that to be separate until one day I started posting, and then it became really, really public. And that was my fault, I guess. But none of the bad things happened because of that. I had a lot of people telling me, why are you creating a YouTube channel again? You're doing it because you went through a bad breakup. You just want him back, blah, 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 blah. And that is the farthest thing from the truth, I thought at the time. And when I look back, I still don't see it as that, and I never really felt that way. It was pretty clear that the situation was cut. And that was it. And I guess the reason why I think I kept going with those videos was because I was discovering myself for the first time. I was really asking questions like goofy ones, like what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What don't you like? What do you like? Do you like vegetables? What does Molly like? I was trying to discover self-love due to having depression since the time I was like really small. This is getting kind of dark, but I'm not trying to, trust me. Hold that thought. Well, as most of you know, if you've been a subscriber for a while or a few years, and I've just been MIA, yeah, I did go through a really rough breakup and all that stuff. Like, all that really did happen. It was goofy. It was goofy that I posted public stuff online. And I mean, I just don't even want to talk about their side or what really happened, because it's in the past, and that's where it should be left. And we do not contact each other. I don't talk to him at all. He doesn't talk to me at all. We have no interest in talking to each other, and that's fine. That's the way it should be with exes, and I completely agree with that. I just really dislike that so many people for a while were like, oh, you're doing this because you and him, you broke up and all this stuff, and you're just trying to get him back or make him feel bad for you and all this stuff. I'm like, no, it's obviously we're not. He's literally blocked me on everything. Like, that's the one joke, like, I do have that. I feel like it's allowed to be publicly shared since it's a public thing, since you can tell. And not only that, this is one thing that I did not want people to be mad at him for, is the fact that I don't talk to people about this very much. I guess because I was just so upset at the time and thought things would change. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, I did give that person an out, which is something I don't talk about because I find it very personal. And a week later, finally, even though they said they were gonna, help me out, which it's not, hold back now, it's not their responsibility to do that. But they did. Through text. It sucked, but we were young. We're young and we've grown up and I'm sure he's learned or whatever. It doesn't matter. I never did the YouTube videos for him. They ended up just happening because of that. Like, I had a downward spiral because of that happening. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it was never about, like, the breakup. It was about more, like, how I'm handling myself, how I'm trying to love myself. And then not only that, I got a message from one person, then another person, then another, and then another. And it was all these girls, like, telling me, like, I'm really depressed, like, I'm cutting, I'm hurting myself, I'm not eating, I'm starving myself, I'm not taking care of myself, I don't know who I am anymore. Sorry, notification from you now. And they started talking to me, and I started counseling, like giving me tips and tricks about what to do with depression, and it became so much more than what I ever expected, and then I just stopped. And I did have 3 girls come to me and, like, tell me they're going to go see a doctor, and please don't stop these videos, like, they really mean a lot. Girls out there need to know that this is okay, this is normal. And I became very passionate towards it, so much that I put aside schoolwork and I didn't do so well in my grades. And then all of a sudden I realized I need to stop. I need to focus on school. And, I got school done with theater, and I loved it. I finished, and I feel good about myself. But that's one thing I wanted to say, is that I'm kind of sick and tired of people, especially I know, saying, like, oh, it was about a relationship. Well, it wasn't. It's a side effect of that, but I love YouTube. I love making videos. I've always wanted to act since I was a very small child, even though I was very, very, very shy. I loved acting. And anyway, okay, here's a chase to the happy ending, if you will. Not that long later, he started dating somebody else. That happens. That happens. It's what you do to get over people, or not get over people, but, you just start dating other people because you're young and you want to date people. And then, I started dating somebody. I started dating my best friend. What was it? It was September, I guess, when it was over. Before that, maybe? I don't even remember anymore. And then, like, December, I think I started dating someone. And then after I started dating them, I started really, like, liking them and, like, not holding back anymore and, like, figuring out who I was again and being just happy, not having, like, to fake stuff around him, which is really, really cool because he is my best friend, and he was my best friend before I dated that person. He was always around, always there for me. Come to my house at, like, 2 a.m. just so I could cry in his arms. Like, I don't know why I ran for so long, but I did, which was so dumb. And then I married him, which was why I had my rings off for a second. They're like, boom, surprise, guys, but I'm not editing this, so. Yeah. I'm old AF. I'm married. And, it's great. And I have a great life. And I have my own office. Excuse my lighting and my terrible makeup and my scrubs in these bags behind me. But I just wanted to make a real sit-down chat because I want to do YouTube again. I want to do it because I want to do it. I want to do it because I love editing. I want to do it because I think it'd be fun and interesting and a break from my everyday boring life and routine, and I'm getting trapped in, like, this dark space, and I don't want that anymore. I want to be creative and have fun. And you guys have been like, where's your new video? Molly, you said you're going to make a new video, and here it is. Here's the truth, finally. I guess I just stopped making videos too because I was over it. I was like, oh, I'm dealing with this because of the breakup, because this is what everyone's telling me. And the only thing I kept thinking about the whole time, from January 2014, I think, which was, like, my last video technically, like, my last, like, real one, was I just kept thinking, oh my gosh, like, those girls. I don't, not that I, like, I felt like I owed it to them. I felt like, I don't know. It's so complicated, and I'm so happy to be back, and I I really do. I have a good life. I have a husband. I have a cat. I've I've gained 15 pounds, which isn't great, but before, like back in the day, like when y'all saw me, I was like not healthy, not healthy. I mean, look how thick my hair is now. I have nails, you guys. Do you see these nails? Kind of gross right now, but look. History of Molly, I bite my nails, and it's disgusting. My teacher said it's the equivalent of wiping your hand with, like not having any toilet paper, wiping your butt and having poop all on it, and then you have poopy hands and you're eating with poopy hands, and from then on, I can't bite my nails anymore. Anyway, oh my gosh, I was blabbering. It's 10 minutes. I'm done. I'm done. Literally finished. Yeah, I don't even know what my second video should be about. All I know is that this is it. This is the truth, and I'm sticking to it. And I'm so glad that all my past experiences that I've went through, boyfriends, best friends, not friends anymore, school, colleges, college fails, all that I went through was definitely worth it, because I wouldn't be the person I am now, which is super cool. And ignore my red on my face, I just don't have makeup on. And I had a pimple, so ignore that. Oh, I'm so weird sometimes. I wonder how I have any friends. That's right, I don't. Cool. Just kidding. I do. I digress. I do. I'm rambling. I'm gonna go. I used to ask this really dumb question at the end of all my videos, so I thought I'd bring it back to you. Speaking of my old videos, I'm still not sure. Okay, this is a big thing too. I hope you guys don't get mad at me. All 5 viewers, all 92 subscribers. I might be deleting all those videos and starting over, so that it's not like the whole like, oh, I do need kiss the breakup thing. Like, can you really say that anymore? I've been married for like almost 2 years now. Like, I think, guys, it's time to let that go. Like, no more comments, no more sending messages, oh, Molly, I know it's such a hard part. I'm like, no, this is not why I'm making content. Ugh, so frustrating. You have no idea how frustrating that was when I was making YouTube videos. Anyway, I'm gonna ask the lame question I asked at the end for all you Papa and Molly out there. How was your day today? Was it a 1, 2, 5, 20 bajillion? Let me know down below. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna edit my footage from New York and hopefully have that up sometime soon, and a lot of other stuff, but I just thought I'd give you the update of the truth. Ooh, okay, yeah, rock on. I'm so done.